youths died many years ago when they were massed and they are still dying under IPOB platform. Courtesy Nigerian military forces. So many have gone due to this agitation, and for us to appease their souls, no amount of seaport, no amount of international airport, no amount of presidency. If they like, they should give Obi president, give Obi's brother president, give Rafael Mbochi president. Let me tell you, listen and listen good. We are going. We can never trade Biafra for any political position in Nigeria. No exalted position, Federal Ministry of Finance, Federal Ministry of Petroleum. If given to Igbo man, no, and oh yes, the movement we, the Biafrans, are handling now is a platform. No and yes, no and yes. It is too late. Biafra has come. We cannot turn our back on Biafra anymore. When it was declared in faraway Lati, Finlandia region of Scandinavia, Europe, we are not going to do that. No amount of appointment. It is too late. It is too late. Releasing Nnamdi Kanu, leaving Nnamdi Kanu to go, or transfer him to Southeast, all his cases to Southeastern Court, escort. I don't know what.
So guys, welcome back to our channel. So the Biafra agitators are not backing out from this fight at all. They are still insisting. You know that in my last video, Nnamdi Kanu's brother came to an interview and said that the only thing that Nnamdi Kanu is asking for is for the development of Igbo land, is for Nigeria to stop marginalizing Igbo land, and he listed some of the things that he wants Nigeria to do for Igbos so that everywhere can be peaceful. But now other Igbos or other Biafra agitators are saying no, that even if all those things are provided, that they will still agitate for Biafra, that they still want Biafra. In fact, no matter whether P2B wins presidency or anything that happens, whatever they do for the Igbos, that they still want to go, that is what they want, that enough is enough. Because according to them, that they may do all those things maybe for the coming election, but that will be the end of it. They will start all over again to start marginalizing people from the southeast, that there is no amount of compensation that is going to make up for all their past heroes, people that they have already lost in the fight. So they are just asking is for Biafra, and that's what they will continue to ask for. No be small no be small wahala. In fact, this video, let me play it for you to the full so that you watch what these men have to say.
Let's talk about the role of the southeastern governors on the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwuma Soludo, the current incumbent governor of Anambra State, said that he said it, that was in February, he said it in January, that the release of Nnamdi Kanu cannot guarantee peace. He said it in the southeastern part of Nigeria. He also said that kidnappers have made close to 2 trillion naira doing kidnapping. But let's talk about the issue of releasing Nnamdi Kanu. He said releasing Nnamdi Kanu may not bring peace to the southeastern part of Nigeria. Do you agree with him?
No, I disagree with him to a large extent. Though releasing Nnamdi Kanu will not bring 100% peace to the southeast, but at least it will limit it. Because like now, if you release Nnamdi Kanu now, there's nothing like a sit at home anymore. Because of this sit at home Monday, many people, criminal, they hide under it. Go and manipulate, go and steal, go and kidnap. So if you release Nnamdi Kanu today, automatically sit at home of every Monday, it will be stopped. And don't forget that the governor of the south, they are denying that there's nothing like sit at home. I watched the one Enugu governor was telling President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Mr. President, there's nothing like sit at home here. It's lying. It's on the public domain. Banks don't open in Southeast every Monday. Children don't go to school every Monday. So what are we saying? If you release Nnamdi Kanu today, sit at home Monday, we stop. At least you have been able to bring peace to Southeast. So, for anybody saying, any governor that is saying releasing Nnamdi Kanu does not stop insecurity, that means they are the one. They are the ones sponsoring this insecurity. Remember that Nnamdi Kanu said it. He said, give me 2 minutes. Release me, give me 2 minutes. This nonsense will stop. But look at it.
But do you think that's ever possible? That just in 2 minutes or they release him in?
Okay, did Didn't you watch him yesterday?
So you're okay?
Wait, did you watch that man yesterday? The action alone, when if Nnamdi Kanu is released today, no bastard in the southeast.
Now let me read some comments.
Before you listen to me, before he was being arrested, compare the southeast of today with when Nnamdi Kanu was there. Is it the same thing? Now it's just like if I have a hoe, I'm not around. You can decide to use my hoe to go and be packing shit. But if I'm around, can you use it to go and pack shit? You can't.
Right. So everything has time. I know that when it's time for the man to come out and for Biafra to get their, whatever they are looking for, freedom, God will grant them. Do you know the battle Nnamdi Kanu is fighting? Nnamdi Kanu is single-handedly fighting the battle that the whole Igbo fight for 3 years. 3 million souls is fighting single-handedly in that cell. Only him fighting that battle instead of continuously to be killing people in the disintegration of Nigeria. So many Fulani are coming out that we are not doing again, divide this country. They don't take them serious. Why? What the name of Igbo have this was because he was attacking Buhari directly. And if they say they catch him that day, Igbo will have become history. They will kill him. They will kill Igbo that day. If they say that it was his mama head that saved him. The way Kanu mama said also saved him that time that he escaped before they went ahead to kidnap him. If power change hands and we have another Fulani as a president or another now, the way they bring in Nnamdi Kanu, they will bring Sunday Igboho. That is the truth of the matter. They will hunt him and bring him back. So he's fighting a battle that the whole Igbo nation fight for 3 years and 3 million souls. So it's not a small battle that he's fighting. If you think he's fighting a small battle, it's not going to be easy. We are talking about justice here. We are talking about a cause that has made the whole nation to go and, bombard Southeast and started killing. And you are talking about Justice Binta Nyako. Justice Binta Nyako herself, she's a victim of Nigeria. She's a judge, but a victim. According to what Nnamdi Kanu said, that they want to use that thing to settle, to spray her. So she is also in a cage. She has always been caged. You are talking about Nigeria, and you think it's a joke.
There's no ethnic group in Nigeria presently now that will not be proud of Nnamdi Kanu. I don't think, because if you see the direction the whole thing is going, it looks like the Nigerian government themselves knew very well that Nnamdi Kanu cannot be tried in their court. They are only holding Nnamdi Kanu based on whatever useless and demonic darkness agreement they have entered with anybody. You are adjourning Nnamdi Kanu's case indefinitely. After you have said you are not interested in the matter, you came back and you are insisting that you are the one that must try Nnamdi Kanu, and you adjourn the matter. Well, there's nothing wrong with adjourning a case like this indefinitely. Maybe, possibly, it will allow you people to go back to the drawing board and sit down, maybe come up with another perspective on how to go about Nnamdi Kanu with maybe another judge. But if it is a plan to keep Nnamdi Kanu out of public glare, out of circulation, and kill him, if Nnamdi Kanu dies, well, Nigeria will have to understand that posterity is going to judge. All the eastern governors, none of them will be allowed to stay in that part of the country. Now, especially, I'm coming to the man from Imo State. It's number one.
That is the Igbo leader now. I'm telling you now that Opus Odima has been elected the chairman of Southeastern Government. Is number one Igbo leader I'm talking about.
Let me tell you. You see that election, APC, because the APC government, that's why he's there. But let me tell you, in the real truth, he's not our political leader. He is only political leader for those in their ranks of what you Carlo them, Benjamin Carlo, and all of them who are there in the Senate and the House. Bro, the only leader we have now is Nnamdi Kanu.
Only leader.
Number one, anywhere is Nnamdi Kanu. Bro, look at that young man. Look at the bravery. Look at the mastery. Look at the confrontation. Look at the quest for justice. Look at, bro, the confidence alone is amazing. That means Nnamdi Kanu knows that he's going to get freedom and he has achieved Biafra. There's no two ways about it. For him to have successfully, the whole world is watching. I don't think it's only Nigerians that are watching the development over Nnamdi Kanu's case. Why Nigerian government is turning from pillar to pole, seeking for how to manipulate the Nigerian judiciary to their own favor. But unknowingly to them, the Constitution of Nigeria has already guaranteed what Nnamdi Kanu is already in. So how do you let them quickly go and amend the Constitution, so that once they amend the Constitution, it will be able to suit whatever plan they have. If it is because of Buhari and the Fulanis who are trying to squeeze Bola Ahmed Tinubu to subject Nnamdi Kanu so that they will have a clearer view of where to step their legs and all that, the Eastern governors themselves will pay for it. If Nnamdi Kanu is not being is being held and nobody's getting in touch, and on that process the federal government can decide to do anything and possibly Nnamdi Kanu dies, the whole Eastern governors, bro, I'm telling you, the whole Eastern governors
and their brothers and sisters
knows that every morning when we wake up in the morning, we are at their doorstep.
But yeah, I'm coming. But is Nnamdi Kanu that's so powerful? I'm just asking, is it so powerful like that in the East?
Bro, Nnamdi Kanu is not only powerful, he has become the symbol and the face of the Biafran quest all over the world.
Then why did that Yoruba people now? But even my comment, Yoruba people seem to support him now.
Bro, let me tell you, the thing don't go out of fun. It has come to the point that now this guy is what is this? It's just like what happened to Obi. Obi was voted. Obi got 6 to 7 million votes simply because of sympathy. The injustice and marginalization is too much to the extent, bros. Our neighbors, even in the Middle Belt, they are asking why don't we have an Igbo president? That was all. Obi has no godfather. Obi has no seat. He didn't give anybody seats. But Nigeria decided that what is happening to the Igbo nation, the Biafrans in Nigeria, is clear injustice. And when you see Nnamdi Kanu does not carry gun. You can see how many people 2 days ago, all the terrorists, the whole military parade and everything, they say these ones that have killed millions of people in Nigeria, they have repented and they have been thrown back to society. And when they have been thrown back to society, you see them in the forest killing Nigerians. You see them in the east. Gross. You know what I'm telling you? In the absence of somebody like Nnamdi Kanu, remove Nnamdi Kanu from the circle, from the present situation in Nigeria completely. There's no Nnamdi Kanu. There's no thing like Simon Ekpa. Imagine what would have happened. Look at the entire Eastern governors. Nobody could be able to provide the security. All they do there is to wait until the Fulani masters themselves decide on the direction that they go. But I can tell you that what you see Nnamdi Kanu doing today is his right.
His right.
200 million times is his right. Bro, there's nobody I've not seen since I was born. I've gone through the record of George Washington, Muhammad Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, name all of them. Bro, there's nobody as Nnamdi Kanu.
But are you saying that because an Igbo man?
No, bro. Have you had it in any history in the world that an activist, an agitator of the like of Nnamdi Kanu? Bro, let me tell you, to the extent he has to take. No, but a lot of them don't know that Nnamdi Kanu study international relations, and in international relations he understands the international law. Nigerian government want to amend the constitutions now, so that they'll be able to nail Nnamdi Kanu. The world is watching. And I can tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is risky now. Can become a risk. And if there's anything international invasion on Nigeria, it's not going to go to on the side of Nigeria. Because these are the things the United Nations are watching. They are watching the development, and the international community are watching. People are watching that development. They have not seen anything wrong about what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. The only people that saw this after proscription, treason, from treason to terrorists, all the manner of things. Binta Yako himself, is he not tired? He's tired. It's just that the system has already placed it on his table that this case, you must insist on it from the beginning to the end. And unfortunately, he has already shot herself on the leg and trying to see how she's going to rescue herself. But it has become virtually impossible. He cannot do it.
We'll continue this conversation tomorrow with you. I promise you that. But if I'm postulating here, if Nnamdi Kanu is released, listen to me. one, Nnamdi Kanu is released. Number two, an airport is moved to the southeast, international airport. Number three, seaport. Number four, IGBOS presidency. Will you abandon Biafra agitation?
No, brother, I've explained this several times and I keep on explaining it anywhere I go. Biafra is an identity. It's a name given to the entire old eastern region. It's a name. We are not Easterners, we are not Igbo, we are not South Africa, we are not Agege, we are not George Bush, we are not... you know what we say? The Southeast. What do you mean by Southeast? What is Southeast? The people within that area are called Biafrans. Okay, listen. I do not know how Nigeria have a problem with that.
You will not answer my question. Let me repeat again. I'm postulating. Release of Nnamdi Kanu 1, International Airport 2, a seaport 3, and then an IGBOS presidency. Will you abandon the quest for Biafra?
No. Why would you say? I'm explaining to you that Biafra has become an identity. Even if we are under Nigeria, we can still be Biafrans. I'm telling you, you cannot say you are not going to be a Yoruba man or you're not going to be an Amago person. Yoruba is a language. Igbo is a language spoken by Biafrans. Okay, I understand it very well. Our language, our dialect is Igbo. Our identity is different from our language. Our identity, we are Biafrans. The Yorubas speak Yoruba. The Yorubas, truly, if you look at inward, they are Odua, they are Anagos. That is what it is. So we must understand that. Even though we are going to be in Nigeria, we're supposed to be seen as Biafran. But away from that completely, I am of the opinion that at no point should we remain as one in Nigeria.
Final question. I have that question for people. Does Tinubu deserve a second term? No. Good. Thank you so much for coming. Let me have this. Good morning.
The way that man answered the second question, he didn't even think twice about it. It was just, he answered it like a reflex, like, did Tinubu deserve a second chance? No, he didn't even think about it. Anyway, guys, you have heard this. Like, everybody is speaking now. This is no longer even a matter of Igbos again. So a Yoruba man has spoken, Igbos has spoken, if people from the south side have spoken. That is what happens when you drag matter for too long. If people that were supporting you before will now be wondering, what is happening? This has become too much. Allow this person to go. Let's move on to another thing. That is what this Nnamdi Kanu case has become now. Some people from other tribes that were okay with it initially when it happened newly are now beginning to get irritated by it, because everybody is now asking, is now confused. What do they want out of this case? You cannot try him, you cannot convict him, you're just keeping him in DSS. What is now the aim? Everybody is now confused. Everybody is now wondering, like, it is now open that like everything is not going as supposed to be. So people from other tribes are now putting mouth inside there and now asking, what is happening? That is what happens when you drag a matter for too long, longer than it is supposed to be. So guys, please share me your opinion in the comment section, because this Nnamdi Kanu's case it has become like a national issue. It's no longer a thing of the Igbos. People from other tribes are now putting mouth because it's beginning to get to everybody. It has become an every day-to-day issue. So share us your opinion in the comment section, like and share our video, and subscribe to our channel for more.